From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update.
From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander with your Daybreak Drive-In for Thursday, November 28th. Dinner is served, China releases 3 Americans, and the Pacers seek a home sweep. Next.
Audible's Best of 2024 picks are here. Discover the year's top audiobooks, podcasts, and originals in all your favorite genres. From memoirs and sci-fi to mysteries and thrillers, Audible's curated list in every category is the best way to hear 2024's best in audio entertainment. Like a stunning new full-cast production of George Orwell's 1984. Heartfelt memoirs like Supreme Court Justice Ketanji Brown Jackson's Lovely One. The year's best fiction, like The Women by Kristen Hanna, and Percival Everett's brilliantly subversive James. Audible. There's more to imagine when you listen. Go to audible.com/imagine and discover all the year's best waiting for you.
With Credit Karma, finding the right credit card for you is easy. Our app analyzes user profiles to suggest personalized recommendations. Visit creditkarma.com today to explore cards tailored to your needs. Credit Karma, simplifying your financial choices.
The Moselle Sanders Thanksgiving dinner is underway with a goal this year of serving 15,000 meals to people. The tradition has changed several times in recent years to adapt to differing resources. For instance, this year a massive outreach led to several new preparation spaces, stepping up as satellite kitchens. Attorneys for a jeweler in California say he has his $42,000 back several months after IMPD seized it at the FedEx hub at Indianapolis International Airport. ITMate has followed the case since it started. The owner has long said the seizure was illegal and that the money was legitimate. China has released 3 American citizens who were imprisoned for years. The Biden administration says Mark Swiden, Kai Li, and John Leung are coming home. U.S. government had declared each of them as wrongfully detained. Swiden had been facing a death sentence on drug charges. Li and Leung were imprisoned on espionage charges. President-elect Donald Trump is declaring a win in stopping illegal immigration through Mexico after talking with that country's leader. But Mexican President Claudia Sheinbaum is suggesting Mexico is already doing its part and has no interest in closing its borders. The two spoke Wednesday. 14th-ranked IU Hoops took a hard hit last night in the Bahamas, losing to Louisville in a blowout in the Battle for Atlantis tournament. Final was 89-61. 13th-ranked Purdue plays NC State this afternoon. 3 in a row at home for the Indiana Pacers after a 121-114 win over the Trailblazers last night. Pascal Siakam led with 29. Tyrese Halliburton had 28 and 10 assists. Indiana can close out a sweep of the homestand with a win over the Pistons tomorrow in an NBA Cup game.
Why get all your holiday decorations delivered through Instacart? Because maybe you only bought 2 wreaths but have 12 windows. Or maybe your toddler got very eager with the advent calendar. Or maybe the inflatable snowman didn't make it through the snowstorm. Or maybe the twinkle lights aren't twinkling. Whatever the reason, this season, Instacart's here for hosts and their whole holiday haul. Get decorations from the Home Depot, CVS, and more through Instacart and enjoy free delivery on your first 3 orders. Service fees and terms apply.
Weight loss. It needs to be fast and sustainable. Noom GLP-1 starts at just $149 and ships to your door in 7 days. Take it from Clay Bossier, who lost 35 pounds on Noom.
It's a psychological thing, too. Noom is teaching me the habits so I do not have to be on weight loss meds forever.
$149 GLP-1s? Now that's Noom smart. Get started at Noom.com. Real Noom user compensated to provide their story. Individual results may vary. Not all customers will medically qualify for prescription medications. Compounded medications are not reviewed by the FDA for safety, efficacy, or quality.
Mostly cloudy, few light sprinkles possible today with a high of 43. From Wish TV, I'm Scott Sander. Be sure to like and subscribe for your daily news updates from Wish TV on the All Indiana Podcast Network.
This is the Daybreak Drive-In Podcast with Wish TV's Scott Sander. A Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go. Connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening, and be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.